Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back on another video from Seth the Programmer, and we have got what if Kabuto / Obito summoned the Hokage? Whoa. And then we have Minato versus the Five Kage. So, yeah, it looks like they've got two what if scenarios going on here. Pretty interesting. And let's see what Seth has to say. I've loved his content during this month, it's been absolutely boss.
Hello everyone, it's your host,
Hello.
Seth the Programmer. With me today, I have McDonald's favorite customer, Six from Tokyo.
Didn't he say that last time he had it on? Nice, I love it.
He's here to spit some fat knowledge on Kabuto. And today we're going to be doing some Kabuto reanimating the 4 Hokage. So that is
interesting.
Hashirama, Tobirama,
God, what if? My God, I don't think
Minato.
it would have stood a chance.
You know, me and Swipe, we did a video called, well, what happened if Itachi broke out of Edo Tensei?
Yeah.
Or didn't break out of Edo Tensei, sorry. So it'd be like Itachi and Nagato versus like the world, basically. Like how would
absolutely ridiculous.
It was a pretty good video, but it was very Wattpad kind of fan fiction-y to try to like explain like the events that would happen.
Yeah, you'd have to make up a lot.
Itachi not breaking free. For this video, we kind of want to avoid that a bit more. We kind of just want to go over hypothetical matchups that could happen potentially, instead of like making a DeviantArt fanfic.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Something
About Minato Black, you know?
Nice.
You know?
Yeah.
Hashirama Rose.
Yeah.
Hashirama
So
Rose,
we're just going to
I
talk about
love
some
it.
matchups that could happen if they did turn on the Alliance. And I think the first one that would be
that
really
looks boss.
interesting is just,
That's
what
cool.
if Minato was just sent in place of Madara? You know, instead
Whoa.
of the clip, it was Minato.
He'd be flashing all over the place, yeah, I think he could do it.
Just like Madara did, and they start running at each other, and then Minato throws a kunai.
Oh, I'd
into
love
the
to see,
crowd,
yeah, and
you
then
know,
just
it's going crazy.
everywhere.
Like, you know, how would that be different than what Madara did? Do you think Minato would have similar results? Do you think he'd have better results? Like, what do you think would happen?
So, we all know that whenever Kabuto sent Madara down there to fight the Shinobi Alliance, it was basically a power demonstration. He wanted to know and see how powerful Madara was at that point. So if we put Minato in the same situation, but instead this time Minato's got a tag in the back of his head, because obviously Minato's not going to attack the Shinobi Alliance of his own volition.
Yeah, he needs to be controlled, yeah, to do it.
A tag in the back of his head, and let's just say that Kabuto is forcing him to go full power, and then you just hear like, no, the kunai lands, and then you just hear the Nine Tails roar, because Minato pulled out the Kurama avatar.
Yeah.
And then you basically
yeah, because he could, couldn't he?
Meteor situation all over again.
Because if he's not controlling,
It's like
yeah.
a Bijou bomb or something. Like,
Yeah, it's just a Bijou bomb in his head.
yeah.
The strongest person here right now is Naruto in his shadow clone. I guess you could argue Inoki too, but Inoki's main use whenever he was, helping against Madara was lightning the meteor, which he's not going to be able to do to a Bijou bomb because it's just going to blow up on him. So Naruto's probably the most powerful asset here, like if he uses Sage Mode or something like that. And a Sage Mode Naruto clone, I think everyone would be in agreement, should not be able to touch KCM, Kurama Avatar, Minato.
No, not at all, yeah.
Let's go over like a hypothetical, because even when, Madara was demonstrating like on the Shinobi Alliance or whatever, he still wasn't at full power. You know what I mean? Like he didn't like whip out perfect Susanoo.
No, he didn't like straight away and do all that crap, did he? No.
He almost did like a base Susanoo Tengai Shinsei and then just nuked them or whatever. So what do you think about like base Minato, like just going in there, like how he would actually perform though?
So base Minato just going in there, I see kind of going the same way as whenever Madara hopped in there with just his 3-ton mode. Because I do think Minato should be around EMS Madara level.
Yeah,
just
if I'm going to get here sharing
like he's
version.
not hitting as hard as the perfect Susanoo. Don't think I'm saying that.
Yeah, what's the EMS Madara scaling though? Where's that from? That's so specific.
Basically, Minato is compared to KCM2 Naruto by Kakashi. There's refutations to this. Obviously, people think like, oh, well, Minato used to save Kakashi all the time. Maybe it's just like a symbolic thing, like, oh, he has the cloak too. I do think it's more of a speed thing, since speed is what's being commented on whenever the feat happens. Like, Naruto did this extremely quickly, slided away these BG bombs. And Minato saving Kakashi, that more so happened
Excuse
I think
me.
is enough to put him just like on that tier. Maybe not exactly swapping hands with Madara, but just, on the level that they can perform similarly against these, what would be fodder shinobi to them.
Mm-hmm.
Because whenever the Hokage pull up as well in the war and they get Edo Tensei, they're called the strongest soldiers out there. So, they should all be around that level. They should all be able to deal with these random shinobi alliances.
Yeah, definitely. Like, they're nobodies.
And Minato on top of that, he's got Flying Raijin, use it a bunch of times, teleport around.
Right.
So, I see it playing out basically the same way.
So, I think personally for me, I don't have Minato like KCM 2 level. I think for me it's more like full power KCM 1 level. But I think that KCM 1 is a little bit downplayed because of the war arc. And maybe you'll agree with me on this because KCM 1, the only time we ever see it full power is when it blitzes the Raikage.
Right.
And possibly versus Obito and Madara. You know what I mean? Maybe. And even then it's nerfed because he's like empowering the Shinobi Alliance as well and protecting them.
Yeah, he's given all of them an
So
amp, hasn't he?
the only time you actually see full power KCM 1 is versus the Raikage. And even then, I think someone's like, he's just like the Yellow Flash, like, another way to interpret Minato too is that he's as fast as like the full power, full speed Raikage, but on top of being that fast, he also has just the ability to teleport. So
Yeah,
it's
he
like,
can instantly
which just
move,
makes
yeah.
him way faster because the Raikage kind of doesn't have any anti-feats other than Naruto being faster than him.
Yeah.
Which Minato could also just replicate the same exact thing Naruto did because he would just be relative but can teleport. Even versus like Guru Zetsu, the Raikage was able to react to it while fatigued, even though it was like beating down the whole alliance and all the Kage. So even like extremely low ball, like to like Raikage but with teleports level, Minato would just actually still be really powerful, I think, even without that KCM2 thing. And I think that's kind of like more of like a lower mid-ball interpretation. You can highball Minato to like KCM2 and like, fighting Obito and all the like Obito Renegon level and, dodging Ten Tails Madara and stuff like that. And it actually is a decent argument. You can make a decent argument for it. But I think even if you're lowballing Minato, just to like, that KCM level or whatever, it would still actually make him like strong enough to pretty much do the same things in the war. Like for instance, if he were to go in the fight the Five Kage, and he had to fight the say he had to fight the Raikage, Tsunade, Inoki, Gaara, and Mei, and he's as fast as the Raikage using his full power jutsu all the time, but he can teleport. He would still be able to kind of like manhandle them.
Yeah.
Even in base form, he'd be able to like do like a ton to them. And possibly the only way that they would ever even remotely be able to be faster than him is like an Inoki amped 4th Raikage speed jutsu. But even then, Minato has reaction feats to react to that anyway, so you just teleport out of the way still.
Yeah, still dodging.
I mean, even then, remember when Madara was watching that? I think even in Madara's like point of view, he actually got blitzed by that. Remember that? Like they just disappeared from his point of view for a moment. He had to like recalculate to like adjust to their speed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Minato being as fast as the Raikage, and then like an amped Raikage potentially being faster is not that crazy, because remember, even Madara was blitzed for a second, even he was like, where'd he go? So, it's not that crazy, but if he were to fight the Five Kage in base lowballed, he's still able to basically tag and one-shot every single one of them.
Yeah, just move so quick.
And
It's
even
mental.
if he can't one-shot them, he can actually just ceiling jutsu a lot of them, or actually negate a lot of their jutsu with sealing. A lot of people don't know this, but he can actually seal Nine Tails levels adversaries without Reaper Death or anything like that. So for whatever reason, if he didn't have the attack potency to damage the Raikage or something, or he's like, I don't have the stamina to kill Tsunade like 8 trillion times, I'm just gonna seal her away.
Yeah.
He does have the possibility to do that.
He can also seal people or things jutsu into like objects, just kunai and things like that. The first data book says so.
Oh.
Like old Kai getting sealed in the Z sword, bro. Like what?
Whoa, that's mental. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. The Tsunade Z kunai.
Yeah. That's actually pretty interesting. But
Wow,
even then,
okay.
let's say like for whatever reason Minato does get caught like a little bit lacking. I don't think so, because like I said, I do think Raikage speed Minato is like kind of downplay, based on what we see.
Definitely.
But even with that,
He
let's
can
say
seal
he's caught
people
lacking,
in objects,
he whips
that's
out
mental.
Tobirama, Kurama hates Hashirama. I guarantee that. He hates, probably hears it in Tobirama too. And if Kurama doesn't know what's going on in this war, which he might not,
Probably
because
not.
even Naruto hasn't befriended Kurama at this point.
Yeah.
So even if, let's say, Minato defeated Sage or base Naruto and sent him away as a shadow clone, Kurama's like, oh, he still hasn't befriended me or whatever. It looks like he's not cool. So he might
He's not
actually
cool.
care about just annihilating the Five Kage. He might actually turn on them and not care at all. And if
Yeah.
that's the case, obviously KCM2 Minato, he should be able to do similar things as perfect Susanoo, Madara, and these Kage are just getting off-screened. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
Damn.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, next in our Bible of a topics list, we have Hashirama versus Itachi and Sasuke.
Yeah. So let's say, hypothetically
Ooh,
speaking,
okay.
Madara goes to the sand platoon, and then when Itachi and Sasuke roll up, he's like, oh, it's 2v2, and he summons just Hashirama to take on Itachi and Sasuke. How would that actually go?
Wow.
Where do you think that would actually go? Because Itachi and Sasuke are both, EMS level. They're both able to start adapting to Obito, although Sasuke is a bit amped versus Obito. I believe he has, Senjutsu Susanoo, which is an amp. But before that, he's still doing pretty good. So it kind of depends. Do you think they'd even push Hashirama to needing Sage mode or not? Because I don't think that they're gonna outscale Sage Hashirama. Although there is possibly ways they can still win, even if they get outscaled. But do you think they'd even put, let's say power scaling only? Do you think they'd even push Hashirama to needing Sage mode?
Interesting. Oh my god.
So the way I would probably go about interpreting this is bringing up Tobirama's quote-unquote pressing of EMS Sasuke. There are different ways to interpret this scene, right? The first way that most people interpret it is that Tobirama is just scaring Sasuke, right? There's another interpretation where it's Sasuke is maybe not directly scared of Tobirama, but the idea that these other four Hokage are here and they can also jump
It's quite intimidating,
if he
yeah.
is to fight this guy. Because after all, Sasuke, it's not like he turns on his EMS whenever Tobirama presses him or whatever. But either interpretation, you get Hashirama is stronger than Tobirama, and he should be able
definitely.
to
Yeah.
beat Sasuke. So Hashirama just flat out, this is low chakra pressure, by the way. Just a
Okay,
glance
love
at
this.
Tobirama that scares Orochimaru into oh my god, he could break my binding.
He starts melting Suigetsu with just his little spiritual crush,
Literally melting Suigetsu. Little bit of chakra pressure that's just it's completely over Sasuke's level, supposedly. So then you get to Itachi, because Itachi is, and I do think he is stronger than Sasuke, even after the fight, even after Sasuke gains
Even
more
after,
hatred,
it's okay.
where a lot of people say he gets stronger.
Or at least a better fighter to the point where he could just do better in a fight or something like that.
He pretty much wins the fight
So I don't think that Sasuke got stronger
against Kabuto.
post the Itachi fight, despite him saying he got more hatred. Is the fact that Sasuke doesn't use hatred as a weapon anymore post that fight. Once Sasuke got EMS, he sort of calmed down. That just wasn't his place anymore. It's not how he fought anymore. The data book even goes as far as to just confirm what I'm saying. Sasuke is just not that type of person anymore where he's going to fight purely off of hatred. So I don't think he got stronger post that, and Itachi's still a little bit stronger than him. But Hashirama is massively stronger than him, and I think that's kind of the whole thing here. Hashirama is massively stronger, so how can they pull off a W on someone who's
don't get how they could.
much stronger than them?
Yeah.
And I guess it would just go into do you think Genjutsu would work? Do you think Totsuka would work? And things like that. Do you think they could
Hashirama's
EMS level Genjutsu?
main opponent, Madara.
I don't think that Genjutsu would actually work because, Madara has
There we go.
EMS.
Yeah.
He wasn't able just to Genjutsu Hashirama, right? So, and we see that Madara does use Genjutsu even in tandem with clones on the Raikage.
God, yeah.
And I believe that even Hashirama, if he does believe they will use that he has, Bringer of Darkness, which just negates Sharingan Genjutsu. So if he is auto-countering and he's Sharingan, let me just make Bringer of Darkness, it may be possible that he could never Genjutsu him. But then it just depends, do you think you'd ever get tagged by Totsuka Blade? Because I think a very consistent part of Hashirama's, fighting style, it might be kind of headcanon-y, but I feel like whenever I watch him fight, he tries to catch things. And I don't know if you agree with me on that, but he always tries to catch Blade. So whenever, Madara attacks him with a blade, he tries to catch it or block it or things like that. He prefers to block
Then
and
dodge.
parry. So it kind of depends. Do you think he would actually try to catch the Totsuka blade with wood golem? And then with the Totsuka blade just negate the jutsu? Yeah,
I mean, it's definitely possible.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
I hate saying Totsuka
Fight style is definitely
but I
something to
feel
take
like
into
he
consideration.
actually would try to catch the Totsuka blade and not know what it is. You know what I mean?
I feel like if I go into if Kishimoto wrote it mode, Hashirama wouldn't do that. I think that he would have some weird intel. He's like, I probably should
know what it is, yeah.
The blade isn't normal. I should avoid it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just based off what we know,
maybe he would do it. It's definitely a little bit more than possible.
Yeah.
He would do something like that.
And I hate saying that because people have been calling me an Itachi fanboy lately because of what I said in that paid video and stuff. So I hate saying it, bro, but it might be possible. But the other thing that you could say, maybe in Hashirama's defense, even in that kind of low ball, in character, quote unquote, situation, is that maybe the Totsuka blade has no feats of absorbing anybody as strong as Hashirama. So we don't know if it can just absorb that much power or chakra or something. So it's kind of headcanon to say it could.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That might be possible. But at the same time, it's kind of would the blade just chop through him? Would it just chop him in half anyway? Or does he even need to seal him? Could he just cut him in two? So that, let's just say, at least base Hashirama is stronger than them. So if you only care about power scaling, he would win. And if Kishimoto wrote it, he'd probably have him win too.
Yeah,
okay?
but
You know what I'm saying?
if you think about the way that they fight, potentially they'd have a chance.
He does sealing with his wood style. I know he suppresses with his wood style, but wasn't it implied that Mito sealed the Nine Tails?
Yeah, it is. It said that Mito sealed it in the middle of the fight.
Yeah, so we don't really know, but I would assume he does. He probably at least learned one, since he's the Bijou hunter, I guess. So it's kind of headcanon, but I'd assume so, or at least that he would know about them.
No, what's actually crazy now thinking about it? He might actually not know any, because after he got done beating Madara, he was like, I need to wait for the sealing team to get here to get rid of him. So maybe he doesn't know
that's
any,
true. That's true. Maybe he doesn't actually know. But yeah, that'd be weird.
I don't know. Maybe he can't win. Maybe it's just an infinite stalemate.
He would just wood dragon suppress them. I hope other people get here soon.
Soon, yeah, please, please. Who's gonna turn up?
Right, but anyways,
Come on, do something.
we're kind of thinking what do y'all think about Tobirama versus Kakashi and Guy? Now we were thinking about sending Tobirama to the beach platoon.
Oh right, okay.
That'd be that's kind of lit.
It would be weird.
Yeah. Anyway, so what do you think about Tobirama versus Kakashi and Guy's platoon?
Oh, their whole platoon. I thought we were just doing Kakashi and Guy.
We can just do. I mean, they're the only ones that matter. So I mean.
Yeah. Oh wow.
The rest of them aren't doing anything.
This is about to get into the last issue of the last battle. Dude, Guy does not know sealing jutsu. There's no way you can convince me Guy knows any
he's
sealing
just taijutsu, yeah.
Kakashi might.
Kakashi should know sealing jutsu.
Maybe there's one in there. Yeah.
He's the copy ninja.
But
yeah, give him the benefit of the doubt. He knows at least one sealing jutsu. I can see that.
he uses a sealing jutsu on Sasuke's curse mark. Now it's more like a suppression seal, but I think it's evidence that he probably has a real seal.
He's got knowledge. He's knowledgeable. He knows things.
Yeah, it's definitely reasonable, especially with that evidence. So, this basically boils down to, do we think that fighting the sixth jinchuriki is an equal battle to fighting a Tobirama?
Interesting.
I actually think it's worse.
You think it's worse?
I mean, think about it, right?
Interesting.
It kind of depends. Do we think Tobirama lost to Kinkaku and Kinkaku? In their transformed states, yes or no?
It's stated, yeah.
Yeah. So now we have to ask ourselves, are all of Obito's jinchuriki scarier than Kinkaku and Kinkaku? And I think they are. I mean, there's literally 6 of them.
Really?
There's 6 of them.
Hey, okay.
And they're giving Killer B and KCM Naruto a hard time.
Yeah, they are struggling.
Even fully transformed B, Naruto has to use Sage mode, and he has to use all his chakra just to even negate 1 or 2 of them.
So you wanna know something?
What's that?
When B sees them go V2, He's like, Naruto, I didn't know they could do this. Let's get out of here.
He said, let's run, dude.
Let's go.
Hold on, yeah.
And we all know even like Naruto's shadow clones are taking on like literal Kage from these platoons, you know? And then you have the original Naruto now. He's like, hey, these 6 jinchuriki, like, you know, like we need to get out here. And you know, Kakashi and Guy, they don't solo jinchuriki, but they do pretty good, you know what I mean? And it kind of shows like, yeah, you know, they're on the level. They're on the level for sure. And even like when Madara appears, Guy reacts to Ten Tails Madara's True Seeking Orb with just the gates, and Kakashi also reacts to a True Seeking Orb with just Kamui, like him and Obito with Kamui. It's like a 2 times amp or something like that.
Yep.
And we also know that Guy's Hirodora, while he's so fatigued, he's literally like coughing up and salivating from about to pass out, still launched Madara off the battlefield. You know what I mean? Now we don't know the damage it did to him, but it was considered, you know, it's pretty considerable that he was able to launch that Susanoo all the way off the battlefield. And Madara was just like, damn. Like, he just had to walk back. He's like, damn, that really happened. Like, Madara doesn't just, like, blink back to the battlefield and just jump back. He's like, oh my god.
He's like, Jesus Christ, something happened.
He had to get up from that one. So, it's kind of crazy to think about that. You know, when you think about Tobirama's AP, the only thing he really does, from what I know, is just sort of possibly damaging like the God Tree roots or something.
Yeah.
Which Orochimaru, Hiruzen, and all of them could do.
They could do it as well,
pretty
yeah.
easily.
Yeah.
I think Hiruzen actually did it better.
Oh.
Didn't he? Just like whipped out the staff.
Yeah, Hiruzen is a
whipped away,
beast,
like
right?
500 branches.
He
So
literally does it better.
yeah. So Hiruzen's actually just better. I think Hiruzen's even stated stronger than Tobirama, or at least implied to be. He stated to be a better prodigy or something, or more talented.
It stated he surpassed him in his childhood or something like that.
And even if you say, like, oh, Hiruzen just has more potential, okay, well, he reached 70 years old and was clearly a ninja, so okay, he's going to surpass them.
Yeah, at some point,
Older than
yeah.
them and has more potential, you know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Because he's always trying to learn and do ninja things, so it'd be weird if he didn't surpass them. And then it kind of gets into, how strong do you think Hiruzen actually is as an old man? And it might not be, like, he's stronger in the sense that he's stronger than any of the Five Kage, but it's not like to the degree where he's just soloing like the Guru statue. You know what I mean? He's more like stalemating it, and that statue, while it's very powerful, you know what I mean, it can like take on it can stalemate the entire alliance.
Yeah.
It's not like one shot in the right Kage or anything, or one shot in the Kage. It's more like just able to fight them and
Yeah, it's doing a good job. It's doing
so,
right.
you know,
Yeah.
Hiruzen's not too crazy above these Kage, and Tobirama probably isn't either. You know what I mean? Like, even when Tobirama dodges, like, Madara's attack, you know, it's because Madara's kind of, like messing with him, or, like, he kind of, like, wants to toy with him a bit. He's literally sitting there just throwing, like, more rods than needed into his head to, like, while lecturing him. Like, he's having, like, a weird emo moment on him. So, a lot of Tobirama's feats are weird. He does have, like, the tandem paper bomb. So if you think he'd use, like, tandem paper bombs like Kakashi and Guy, that might be a thing. But what do you actually think that hit them? Do you think it would, like, kill them or axe them? Or do you think it'd get to that point? Or
I mean, he needs setup for that.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, do they let him get this setup off? Like, okay, yeah.
He's just standing there. Okay, let's wait for him to get this attack in.
The Sharingan, right?
I feel like Kakashi at this point wouldn't, because this is like enraged war Kakashi, where he's like, alright, I'm done playing around, I'm done testing how strong people are, like, I'm just gonna go all out. Because we know, like, you know, throughout the entire series, the data book says that Kakashi, everyone's like, yo, Kakashi, why are you losing to, like, random Akatsuki dudes? Shouldn't you be better than this? And the data book's like, yeah, because Kakashi's, like, depressed and holds back.
He's feeling sad, yeah.
Show his full power.
Yeah, so in the war arc, he's like, alright, I'm mad. So he starts actually going all out. So he's probably not testing people like he usually does anymore. So, you know, that's kind of something to consider.
Yeah. That's something people don't think, because they're like, oh, in the war, Kakashi, like, got this crazy plot buff, but it's not like that. It's like, he was actually just that strong.
Yeah.
Obviously, he did get a little bit stronger, but he's just stopped holding back. But yeah, I mean, I don't think that Tobirama's getting this setup off on Kakashi and Guy. Like, if you remember versus Jubito, but that was his first time using the paper bombs.
I mean, Guy and Kakashi work so well together as well. It's like,
Jubito in place for him to set the rest of it up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't think Kakashi and Guy, who are actual sentient beings, unlike unstable Jubito, are just gonna sit there and let that happen.
I also don't think only that, but like 7th Gate Guy was scrapping with Ten Tails Madara just a little bit. It was
Just a
literally
tad.
that, just grabbed
Just
him
a
bit,
tad,
and
yeah,
grabbed
you
the
know, he was
juicy
doing
form.
something there.
And you know what? If for whatever reason, Tobirama is just that dude. You know what I mean? He's just actually just godly. Above KCM2 Minato.
Yeah, it does.
Stronger than Sage KCM2
Yeah, don't see that
Naruto.
happening at all.
Like, guy whips out the 8 gates, pummels him to oblivion, and Kakashi uses sealing jutsu on him, or combos him away, or something. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So either, no matter what happens, they're gonna win. It more so depends how far you think Tobirama's gonna push them, rather than Tobirama would ever win. You know what I mean? So.
Right.
And that kind of leads us to our next one that we're thinking of was Hiruzen versus the Five Kage or the Desert Platoon. So, you know, if we had Hiruzen come in instead of, you know, Madara or Minato.
You know how I'm imagining this?
Go on.
Remember when Hiruzen, like, cleared the God True Roots just whacking Enma? That's kind of how I'm imagining him, like, doing the desert.
Just taking them all out like that. That'd be dead cool.
Crazy, whacking them all on the head.
I think the data book actually implies that's what he does anyway. I think
Right.
it was like he was like a god of war with Enma. You'd ride into the battlefield with this
And just
staff.
absolutely
Just
whack everything away. That's class, yeah.
So maybe you'd just be sweeping through the whole alliance. Remember, even like Enma's extension could shove back to the 9. Imagine he just shoves back like 500 people.
Jesus. Oh, yeah, 'cause it... Right, that's amazing.
Extends it and just, like, swings it around.
Let me go on.
And unlike Madara,
Let me
doing
cross.
like, you know, fire style, you know, great fire annihilation or whatever. Here's gonna be like, here's my 5 shadow clones, and they all do a different element, just blast them at the alliance or something. So,
Yeah.
I think the platoon still gets mocked. But what do you think about him versus the actual Five Kage? So now, as we kind of discussed,
I think you do a good job.
did better than they did versus like the Gura statue.
Yeah.
But do you think that actually means he beat the 5 of them by himself, or do you think it's just more like he was just able to last individually stronger than they were individually?
I mean, they were all super fatigued whenever they encountered the statue, so I don't really count that as them being stronger, or him being stronger than them.
You don't think they got like their powers back by the time they came back, or whatever?
No, the Raikage is fighting the statue in base. He's not even using V2.
Well, that could be because
Okay.
he got beat up or something, because I think Anoki was like, even after all these giant jutsu, you know, we still can't do anything, implying like he at least probably used like particle style or something on it, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'd just be surprised if they didn't use their full power jutsu, at least a little bit, but
It'd be weird if they actually did use their full power jutsu, considering how big Anoki's particle style can get
Yeah.
whenever it's being, like, amped by Tsunade.
yeah, I don't think they use like the Tsunade amp, like larger than majestic attire, like particle style. But I do think, you know, he probably launched a particle style or two at it. He was like, wow, it didn't work or something. You know what I mean? I'd be surprised if he did at least do
Well,
that.
I mean, yeah, I don't doubt that Guru could regrow the wood hands on this statue. So, like, oh yeah, if he did knock him off, just come right back. But I still don't even think, like, let's say Anoki did use particle style. I still don't think that would, you know, say that he's at full power. I think he could just be like, dang, you know, I used 2 particle styles on him and it didn't do anything.
My
Okay.
God.
You know, Raikage, like I said, you know, he's in base. And then too, it's like they just got done fighting Madara. They just got healed a bit and then right off back into another battle. So I don't know. I wouldn't say they're full power. I mean, I couldn't think of a way to prove it, even if I wanted to.
I personally would say that they at least use like their strongest jutsus at least once or twice. But I can see what you're saying. Let's just take it like both interpretations. You know what I mean? Like, how do you think this implies that Hiruzen? Like,
I have another way of saying Hiruzen is stronger than them. Whenever
Okay.
the Hokage come back, you know the little text blurb that appeared, they don't happen in Biz. There's
Yeah.
like, oh, Pain's the strongest man in the Akatsuki, blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
The Hokage are reanimated and they're on the way to the battlefield.
Oh, what does it say?
says the strongest soldiers arrive, or something like that. It's Hiruzen,
Show it.
Tobirama,
Show it.
Obito, Hashirama.
They
So
do.
Hiruzen
The strongest
is stronger
already.
than The Five Kage.
are the Kage considered soldiers?
Yeah.
I think Gaara is, because Gaara's like a commander or something like that. But like, would the leader of the Shinobi Alliance and things like that be a soldier?
I think the soldiers would just be like the people who fight, right? And
Yeah.
they're all fighting at that
I
point.
guess what you're saying. So I guess I'll leave this up to the comments. Do you think like because the Raikage went to the battlefield, he's a soldier, even though he's like the leader of the alliance. Because I mean, even the other Kage should still be soldiers, just they're not like the leader.
Yeah, but isn't the idea that they're all an alliance, they're all in it together? They're all in it
Whereas maybe the commander
together.
might be slightly different, but I think Inoki is probably stronger than the Raikage anyway, so it probably doesn't matter. If that's the case, then Hiruzen is stronger than them. But that still doesn't answer the question. You know, what happens if he fights all 5 of them at the same time? Is he winning? Like,
Okay, well, against Madara, the Five Kage got to pull out a lot of new things because he was toying around trying to gauge how powerful they were. He says that much himself. So, I mean, so long as Hiruzen doesn't do that, I don't see him having too much trouble with him. So he trains Tsunade, he knows how he fights. He knows about Inoki's particle stock because he compares Jubito's Jutsu orb to it. He should know about the Raikage, considering that, you know, the Raikage's dad uses the same
Excuse me.
he used.
he should know all of it.
Yeah, so he should know basically everything. He saw Gar fight shooting exams, so he should know basically everything.
Do you think he could use things like shadow position too, or do you think that's just like not off the table?
No, I don't think he used things like shadow position. It's weird with statements like that. Was like, okay, Hiruzen knew every technique, he knew all jutsu. It's weird to think that the different clans would just allow Hiruzen to learn their jutsu for.
Yeah, because like even though they're in an alliance, well, no, like they're in peace. They're not going to just give everything up. Like having the beasts is like the peace between all of them.
But we'll just kind of leave the headcanon out of the way. Like, but if he does have like shadow possession and crazy things like that, you know, and he's a shadow clone guru, you know, shadow clones with shadow possession, like, oh man, you know what I mean?
Oh man, indeed,
like,
damn.
He's gonna be going crazy on these Kage. But the other thing too is if he's, you know, his jutsu are considered stronger than Tobirama's jutsu, and Tobirama's already stronger than they are, apparently, you know, and he can make shadow clones that can clearly fight Guru Zetsu, who can like output attacks possibly on strong with their full power briefly or not, probably around their full power. You know, his shadow clones might just be able to like, he might just be able to make it a 5v5. It might be like a shadow clone Naruto versus like, you know, a reanimated Kage kind of situation, but worse because Edo Hiruzen should be stronger than fatigued KCM Naruto clones, you know what I mean? As we kind of see in the war, because he's kind of helping out KCM2 Naruto sometimes.
I wonder too, if Hiruzen starts getting sealed away, if Enma can like beat the seal off of him.
Oh god.
Or reverse it somehow. Like, you know,
or reverse it.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be interesting.
I wonder if
Wow,
Enma
damn,
can
there's
just,
so many like hypotheticals
can
within
Enma
these
just
things. I
reverse
love it.
summon him? Like,
Reverse summon.
That might be crazy.
That might
actually.
be OP.
Yeah, so I'm gonna leave this up to you all. Like, I know a lot of people love to downplay Hiruzen because that Orochimaru fight, they love downplaying my boy. I hate to see it. I really did.
Hiruzen's beast? Absolute beast.
But, you know, what do you guys think? Do you think Hiruzen would take it? I can maybe see reasons for both, but I honestly, Edo Hiruzen is pretty strong. Let's be real. Yeah. After that, though, we then have Minato versus Naruto and B. This one would be like, so I guess it kind of depends, like the base. Minato versus Naruto and B at first, I'm assuming. What do you think would happen with that? Base, Minato versus Naruto and B.
So we kind of already went over the scaling earlier. I went over my scaling earlier. Seth gave his interpretation or whatever. Is this KCM2 Naruto?
This would be like, I'm assuming he'd be taking the place of Obito or something, but if you want to make it KCM2, that could be a thing too.
Okay, so if it's full power KCM2, Kurama literally says that Minato and Kushina pale in comparison to him in terms of power.
And the thing is too, if it's KCM2 Naruto, you know, Minato's Kurama would take over his body. You know what I mean? He would try to like fight out of his body.
Yeah.
I doubt, you know, the Kyuubi chakra would listen to Minato. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, it would probably go in Naruto and B's favor. But if it's like KCM1 Naruto and B, that might be more complicated.
So if it's KCM1 Naruto and B, I mean, it gets a lot easier for Minato for sure.
Especially if he has KCM2. If he has KCM2, you know.
Yeah, especially if he has KCM2.
You know what I mean? So. But Minato should be fast enough to react to everything they have.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, B
His speed's ridiculous.
Like B is
getting sealed away.
Yeah.
Literally. He's taking that 8 tails from
And like I said before, if this is like fatigue Naruto post-Itachi fight, you know, the one that bites Obito, Minato should be a lot faster than him too. You know, he's able to react to 10 tails attacks easily.
Yeah, that's mad.
I just don't see Naruto really ever pulling something off versus Minato. Unless, like, Minato's, like, Kurama half to try to, like, interfere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The next one
Yeah, it
would
would
be
have to be
Naruto
some
with
mad,
the Shinobi
random,
Alliance
like,
against
story
Sasuke
related
versus,
stuff.
like, the 4 Hokage. Which Hashirama is probably going to be, like, soloing, basically. But it kind of depends. Like, do you think Sage, KCM, Naruto could fight Hashirama or not? I mean, like, I think someone, Swag was saying, like, base KCM kind of relative to Hashirama, and then
Okay.
Sage Hashirama relative to Sage Naruto. But I think if they are relative, that Hashirama still would just win, because he can just absorb chakra for himself, right? So, like, Naruto would just drain, and Hashirama would just get stronger over time. And also, Hashirama might be able to amp himself beyond Sage Mode, if you consider 1,000 arms an amp beyond just Sage Mode, as like a Jutsu amp or something, which may be also possible. The Alliance, they don't really add anything to the fight, so I think that Sage Hashirama probably would just be able to at least...
Yeah, the Alliance
like,
not throwing
Sage
anything extra
Naruto,
in, yeah.
or at least fight him enough for the other Kage just to like wipe the floor with like EMS Sasuke and the rest. And if it is like Senjutsu,
Excuse me.
Susanoo, Sasuke, that is a bit different because he was able to kind of like throw hands with Obito a little bit, like and help Naruto. However, it's implied that Naruto is still above him by a good bit. And this is also implied when they're in 6 paths, because 6 paths Naruto, despite getting an equal amp, is still stronger than Sasuke for a lot of reasons. I went over that in a video called Naruto vs. Sasuke, The Honest Truth, by the way, you can check out.
Great video.
Even
Great
then,
video.
like, Minato, if Minato sees once again KCM Naruto, he might come in, and then, you have, like, KCM to Minato and, like, KCM to Naruto, like, double team Hashirama, and they would probably just slam him out of the equation. They'd at least be able to 2v1 him, at least. And then Edo, Hiruzen, and Tobirama, they're kind of, like, irrelevant compared to Hashirama, so if Hashirama's getting outscaled or beaten, those two probably aren't doing anything. And you could probably argue that Senjutsu Sasuke could at least probably handle Tobirama and probably be able to stalemate or handle Hiruzen as well for at least a bit, even in, like, a 2v1 situation. But I do actually think that Naruto with the Alliance might actually win, if it goes, like, optimally. Like, if Minato turns traitor, and, you say, Hashirama is more like a relative to Sage Naruto or something as an Edo.
Right.
That's debatable. That's totally debatable. But, that's just like the easiest way to scale it off the dome without
Try and
going
make
into,
sense of it,
crazy
yeah.
detail. So, yeah, that's how I'd say it would go. But
So the next one,
Okay.
Naruto and Minato versus Hashirama and Madara. This one is like, this one's so
What?
this is
so
out there.
out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So okay,
But it's possible. It's possible.
I'm gonna give like scaling chain for this,
Whoa.
right? I'm
Here
not
we go.
entering
All right.
debater mode. So Minato scales to ACM2 Sage Mode Naruto. Pretty clear. We saw that, right? Rasengan. We saw that.
We saw that.
And then KCM2 Naruto is able to speed blitz and pin down, not Sage Mode by the way, speed blitz and pin down Sage Mode Madara and his Susanoo. And then Madara scales to Hashirama, right? So then, I mean, it's pretty clear from there. You got Naruto and Minato over Madara and Hashirama. Now, the contentions with this are like, okay, well, Madara was in his Susanoo. Susanoo might be slower. Well, okay, Naruto was in his KCM avatar. So Naruto was slower. He was in a higher stage. So if anything, Naruto had more mass put on him.
Right.
So that argument wouldn't work. The other counter argument, though, that Madara just kind of doesn't care about getting hit, that one's a little bit more valid because we do know that he says he fights recklessly because he knows that he can just regenerate or whatever.
That's true.
There's also this added little thing where Naruto may have gotten stronger during the Obito fight whenever he's fighting alongside Sasuke and whatnot. So, or not necessarily this Naruto that pinned down Madara is the same strength as the one that scaled to Minato to, just break the chain there a little bit. But if you do accept it, it's a pretty good way to get Naruto and Minato able to beat Hashirama and Madara.
So yeah, what Six is talking about, he's talking about like KCM2 kind of like strikes, a live blind Madara, and then the other Bijou come in and like slap him around. Now it isn't like a live Madara's like full power, like he's not like perfect Susanoo
No.
or something. But if you think a live Madara is stronger than Edo Madara, even while blind in Sage Mode, then you can make like a good scaling chain for like them being above Hashirama and all of them. But if you think that it's more like, Naruto equal to Hashirama because of Hashirama's statement. That might be something you could also say. You could also just say, oh, it's not full power, you know, blind Madara. But there's an argument you could definitely make for like Hashirama and them getting like beaten. It's not impossible. I guess for this video, that's pretty good because that's like two different ways you kind of look at it. So in an educational sense, you guys can kind of like dissect and pick what you want with that one. After that, we then have Kabuto, Minato, Hiruzen, Tobirama versus Obito in the Jinchuriki.
Oh.
Maybe Madara. So this one's kind of just based on like what would happen in the story.
Yeah.
If Kabuto was to ever capture Naruto, or you know, Obito ever learned that Kabuto had a Nine Tails, Obito would just turn on him. You know, and they'd have to fight. Or Kabuto would try to take control from Obito eventually. You know, or they'd have to fight eventually. And if this did happen, and you have the Kage, you'd have Minato, Hiruzen, Tobirama, and maybe Hashirama. And then Madara would probably turn on Kabuto because he would want to side with Obito if Kabuto summoned Madara against Obito. Obito might also have the Jinchuriki as well. So what do you think about Obito and Madara versus Hashirama and Kabuto and Minato? I mean, I think Kabuto's probably got it a little bit in the bag.
Yeah, definitely. Jesus Christ, what a situation.
Because they got Hashirama on their team, right?
Yeah.
They're getting put down. If anything, Madara might take them.
Yeah.
So
but Hashirama as well. Whoa.
You get Hashirama can handle Madara. We know they're gonna like infinitely stalemate. And then Minato has a seal on Obito's back.
Oh yeah, you can just teleport to him straight away. Yeah.
Any given time and slice him.
Of course, because the original encounter that they
just
had.
have Hiruzen, Tobirama, and Kabuto there for backup. And then if Tobirama links with Minato's seal, they can both just start double kunai destroying Obito.
Doing a Storm 4 combo on him.
Let's video style it. Yes.
Like ultimate type shit. So this battle is fairly straightforward. It's pretty much overwhelmingly in Kabuto's side favor.
And then this last one, for some reason, Six was cooking something with this. He
Alright,
said
what we got?
Hashirama versus Kabuto. Now, I don't know what he was thinking about with this. What were you thinking with this?
So we all know Hashirama fought Kakuzu in the past.
Oh,
so
right.
let's entertain
So
the
prove
idea.
it. Prove what
Hashirama
happens.
breaks the Edo Tensei. He breaks the Edo Tensei binding, and he's on the beach. He's on the beach, and he's like, "Is that Kakuzu? I thought I killed him." And then he rushes him. Does Kakuzu activate immediately diamond armor? So Hashirama can't damage him. Hashirama is basically knocking against straight raw durability.
Right.
You just can't bypass it.
Immortality, even.
Immortal durability.
And we know, the Rasen Shuriken, which damaged him, was a cellular level attack.
That's true. Yeah.
Cellular.
Does Hashirama do that? I don't know.
Yeah, does Hashirama do that? We really don't know. In all honesty, though, he probably just kills him and then, puts him under
And
the
that's it.
gates.
Yeah.
And then the Waterfall Village is like, yep, you're right about him. He sucks.
I love
But
it.
anyways, guys, that's the video. There's just 2 hypotheticals for y'all. Not a serious video, but,
Fun though.
it's just
Really
entertaining
fucking
some ideas.
interesting
Not a lot
scenarios
to
going
talk
on
about
there.
Naruto these days without redoing ideas. This is something a
Yeah.
little bit more unique off the top of my brain. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. Check out 6 down below. And, like I said,
That was class. That was really cool. Like that. That was fun. Yeah, interesting take on some what if scenarios. But anyway, thank you to my patrons. If you want to be named at the end of every video I upload, a link in the description of the Patreon page. $1 a month is all I support the channel. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys for that. Thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click the like, subscribe, everybody. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch discuss in future videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.